Good morning, welcome back to Doc Hand's Big Adventure, or the Deja Vu crew. As you can see, we've got our 1965 Mustang convertible with the top back and two beautiful babies in the back. Today's mission, if you so choose, we are driving down I-4, so they were complaining that the wind was too much, so we got little headbands in to help with the hair at 80 miles an hour. We're gonna drop them off. Leah just got done running a 5K at the Disney Marathon, so we're gonna go drop them off. They're gonna go to Magic Kingdom and show you. I bumped up my hand. I had to get an MRI. I think I have a torn ligament in my thumb. So we're gonna go to a doctor and hang out with our friend Wayne D. Harris and get some consultation on if I need surgery or not. We got a long drive ahead. It's gonna be a couple hours in the Mustang, so let's get to it. Oh, also you're gonna wanna wait to the very end because there's a really cool Mustang Club of America car show that we might stop at Dezerland as a little bit of a payoff for all this traveling. So let's go. Click on and fire up. Oh, that's so nice. I'd be sitting at a bar drinking Coors Light, talking on the fat blonde pack, they roll tight, talking to the fine ass girl that's sitting right next to me. Starting shit with people that could beat us, writing songs about it. Lord, I hope I'm still alive the day that I die. Alright, we're on the road and we just got gas. But someone asked me what the 350 stand for, like what the motor, you know, because the Chevy has a 351 or something like that. I don't know. What is the internet take on why the Shelby is a Shelby 350? I heard it was how many steps it took Carol Shelby to get to the office, but that's folklore. Get it. Get it, sissy. Just vibing. Alright, girls, you guys ready to go to Disney? Cup holder problems. Chocolate milk is too big. You look so cute. Oh, mama looking sporty. Hopefully you're about to get a job at Universal. Well, we just dropped the kids off and Leah just texted me to confirm she did get a job at Universal's new theme park, Epic Universe, in the Nintendo area in merchandise, which is kind of where she came from when we started dating way back when. So kudos to her. Now we've got a 40-minute drive after an hour in stop and go traffic on I-4. Absolutely miserable. But one of the best parts is seeing how many smiles the babies in the back seat and the car seats really give everybody on the road with this classic car. It's so fun. Now we're off to North Orlando, Lake Mary, 45-minute trip. Let's go get some barbecue. Huge shout out to Wayne D. Harris. That was an awesome lunch, hanging out with Dr. McGee and just catching up how life was. He actually has a young daughter who's a pro wakeboarder, not wake skater, but he's used to seeing a lot of these injuries. Can't thank him enough for setting up that consultation. I'm in a tough time, so thanks, Wayne. And he thinks I just got a bruised bone. Doesn't really think I need surgery, which is very optimistic. We're gonna continue going with that optimism as we drive to the Dezerland parking lot for the Mustang Club of America national show. Hopefully see some really cool Mustangs and hear from other people where they're from and what car they brought. What's unique about their cool classic Mustang. Well, looky here. Looks like my Mustang Maryland's joined the party. My buddy Rob must be out here somewhere. Shoo! Is the car show in the parking lot? Because this is where action's happening. This is a National Mustang Club of America show, and it is packed. Rows and rows of Mustangs. Let's go check them out. Okay, of course, we gotta start with the first gens. And look at this Wimbledon white convertible. Black standard interior, little 6-cylinder. It's been to a bunch of shows. Impeccable interior. Looking good. I've got a bit of a softie for Wimbledon white. That's a clean looking ride. I think this is poppy red next to it, either that or Rangoon red. It's hard to tell. I think that's poppy red because Rangoon's got to be the next one. How y'all doing?
Good man, how you?
Good. Is this you?
It's me. I'm Jack English out of Lakeland, Florida. This is my 64.5 Ford Mustang convertible. We've bought it about 9 years ago here in Florida. It has a 268 cubic inch V8 motor with a generator on it. The generator was discontinued when they went to the 289 motor later in the year. It has a lot of accoutrements that are different than a 65. This is the oldest car at this show because it is a full Mustang show, not a Ford show, just Mustangs. So it's Guardsman blue. The color on it is fabulous. It does have a few nicks and a few imperfections, but the interior appears to be original upholstery. I do know the carpeting has been replaced on it. The AM radio, which was all that you could get at that particular time, still works in this car. It does have what's called a rally pack there on the steering column. The tachometer works, however the clock is not working any longer. It has a C4 automatic transmission and a long console. The console is longer and highly optioned. Also, this is a power convertible top, which means it has a motor to let the top down as opposed to the conventional type of convertible where you unhitch it from the front and lower it down in the back. A lot of the features of the 64.5, and people do believe it could be a 65. However, based on the tag on the door, right here it says date, and the date is a 02D, D meaning April, and 02 meaning the day of April. So this car was actually built April the 2nd, 1964. This being after April the 2nd, 2025, she's 61 years old. No other car here that I have found is older than this car.
What's one of the favorite memories you have in this car, if you don't mind me telling?
It used to be that I could crawl under it. I've had it for a number of years, and now the memories have faded so much that crawling under the car is so difficult. That's why I've got it for sale. And I would like to have somebody offer me some good money for it. I'm asking $35.
I love the color. You said maybe painted it once, or maybe
it has been repainted once. I did not do that. It was done before I purchased it.
But original color.
It's same color, yes. Color code for a 64.5 is once again a D like David, and that indicates that it's Guardsman blue. Some people will look at a 65 color code D and say it's Caspian blue, but they did change that. I've got documentation of the color coding from the early days of the car. 863-557-3781 is my phone number in Lakeland, Florida. I trailered the car here. I have the trailer here. I can take it anywhere in the state of Florida.
My name is Eileen Mogensson. I'm originally from Connecticut, and we now live down here in Grant, Florida, a little teeny weeny town near Melbourne. This is my 64.5 Mustang, built in July of '64, still has the 260 V8. They ran out of the 260s late July. That's when they went up to the 289s. This car is originally from Connecticut. I do have the original keys.
That is remarkable.
And we have the original key tag from the dealer, but it's so old it just faded off. There's no writing on it. This is the original color. It's had one repaint in its life. We found out that they only made 2.9% cars in this color, rare color.
And that color?
is silver smoke gray. The only thing that has been done on it is a repaint. So it's the original engine, original interior. One of the previous owners, I'm the fifth, cracked up the car. So there's a few little oddball things over here that are not true, but everything else is good. We replaced the bumper because it was pitted. I wanted to get it re-chromed, but my husband said it's way too expensive. So we do have the original bumper. It has a generator, not an alternator. Oh, 2 horns.
Yep, the 2 horns are mounted on the subframe, right?
Yep.
That's different.
Yep. And what else can I tell you? And it is my car. If you'll see that Connecticut license plate, that was his idea. He was rebuilding a 67 Chevy 2 from the ground up, spending years doing it, lots of time, lots of money. I said, I need to get a car. So he said, you can buy anything you want as long as I don't have to do a darn thing with it. I found this at a drag reunion show. It was the quietest car coming in the parking lot. I walked over to see what it was. It was for sale. We bought it the next day. Most of the cars have the white liner because that's the only color they had at the time. The judges love this car because we take the floor mats out and they can see the fading, so they know it's real, original. It hasn't been spray painted. I noticed the first thing when I sat in the car, 2 things.
What you thought?
The skinny little steering wheel, because now everything is this big, and there's no side view mirror on the passenger side. Very hard to back up. That was an option that the original owner did not choose to get. No seat belts in the back, and they're only the lap belts. And we brought this car, one of my girlfriend's husband passed away, so we went to the funeral home with it. And the funeral procession, you know, the funeral director says, put your flashers on. I said, don't have flashers. But this is the bumper we replaced. We're preserving it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a trailer queen. It only has about 47,000 miles. The original owner, when she passed away, she was not married, so she left her house to the parish that she belonged to, and the parish priest inherited the car. He kept it garaged for about 15 years, would take it out once a year for an oil change and a little ride. And we have the receipts for all of that. And we know that that's a true story because my husband was at a plumbing supply company when we were building a house. He mentioned, you know, he got to know the owner. He was talking about it. And one of the young kids, counter kids, said, I know that car. I used to drive in it with the priest once a year. So we know that part of the story is real. It's got to be careful on the seats because those little seams are, you know, they're 60 years old.
Yeah, right.
So when I do the back windshield, I have to be real careful because normally I would, you know, kneel to get that back windshield. Some of the original stuff, it's rare to have this, but it's even rarer to have the tag with her name on it. Yep, her name and where she lived. And
preserving history. Oh, I need a picture of this because I get confused sometimes.
I have trouble with every car.
Okay. I don't know if my blower comes on or not. I don't know if it's electrical.
It's over there, and
Yeah.
we took my car and his car to a car show a couple, 3 weeks ago, 6:30 in the morning. He doesn't have windshield wipers.
Oh, no.
No, and he doesn't have whatever it is to make it blow.
Defroster.
So he had to stay for a while till the sun came up.
Right.
And I'm fiddling around trying to figure out how to get the windshield. It was not a pretty sight.
It's a really awesome documentation. Way
Yeah.
to keep it preserved.
Right. That's what it's
Amazing
all
work.
about.
Amazing work.
Yep.
Enjoy the show. Good
Hey,
luck.
thank you. Oh, you got to tell me when this is going to be on.
Here you go. We got a judging going on.
Actually, I was going to bring that briefing video. I started out looking for 65, 65. Yeah. And I wound up with the 68. And some years later, I started looking around and Sure.
A GT350, looking good. Got the GT trumpets, Krager wheels, just like ours. automatic. Got the big racing seat belts for the front. Got a bit different of badging. The front has the lower valance. The hood pins are different. It's a pretty good look. Got the bullet style mirrors, rally pack, nice. Representing the villages. My wife would love this color. A little Virginia convertible. Hi, Whoopi. Pony Terrier with the puppy. Classic.
My name is Herren, and I'm from Atlanta, and I have a 94 convertible. It's original for the body and all that. The engine has some special stuff on it.
What you got under the hood there, Eddie?
Yeah, it's got a
Oh,
little...
I like the tan interior. Oh, green with the tan interior? Come on, that's classy.
It used to have the tan top that goes with it, but the birds didn't like the tan top. So we went with the black top 10 years ago. Yeah, it's been in the family now forever. So it's got some special stuff. It's got the Cobra engine and got a Elta block heads, got a E-Series cam, 400 horsepower. When I got into the show, dealing in the show, then I went to do some upgrades on it. And after probably, let's say since '94, then I said, well, let me upgrade the engine. I did the heads, the cam.
Yeah,
it's got a torque converter, the 3500 torque converter in it. People get surprised when it come up on it. This is, they call it deep forest green. Don't go try to find a touch-up for it, because it's under a different name. And what happened, this color, it changes color. And this color was for the 94 and 95 only. And then they went to the Mystic. Yep. So this was the start of the Mystic colors. If you look inside,
yeah, I love that
you
tan.
wouldn't believe that
That's clean, huh?
you wouldn't believe it's got 200,255 on it. So
Yeah, you did a great job.
And it's been, we drove it to New York, Oklahoma, wherever the club goes, we go in. And it's got its first medallion, which is the red medallion. And now I'm like 3 away from the yellow medallion.
Can you explain, because I'm new to the national shows. I've never been to one, and this one's in my backyard. I really dropped the ball coming to this one.
Okay, the medallions, you start off with the red medallion. You have to have 20 points. As you go along, the next one I'm working on now is the yellow medallion, and I need 10 golds. You could get a silver, and that's like 1 point. And national show, I think, is 2 points. Anything below silver, you don't get points for. Because of how long you go, how long it takes you to make the different phases. My wife, she loves coming to the shows, but a 94 don't ride like the new one. Now I do have, I got a brand new Celine, and that's 745 horsepower yellow label. This is a 94, and I have a 2004 with the supercharger and all that stuff on it. So I like speed.
And you love Mustangs.
And I love Mustangs.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
All right.
My name's Clyde Guillot. I'm from Reserve, Louisiana. And this is my 1970 Boss 302. I bought it when I was a senior in high school, took it to my high school prom. Right after school, I joined the military, and I left the car home, and in the military, I bought a 69 Mustang Mach 1, and I brought it home after the military, and it's here at the show too. And I bought this car for $2,300 in 1977, and after one divorce, I kept the car, and I still have it today. 69 Mach 1, well, I bought that in the military, paid $1,200 for it, and I restored it about 4 times since then with the road salt and the snow. Ate up the car, and I learned how to weld it and restore it. And it's a national show winner, my red one, and also this car right here is also a national show winner.
What color?
Gravel blue.
What other ponies that you have in the driveway that might be sharing the same color?
Yes, I have a 2012 Boss 302. It's gravel blue. It's identical to this one. And I also have a 92 F-150 truck, flare side, red, and my Mustang 69 is also red with the same paint code. And with the stripe kit I have on my truck matches my car. No accidents, no nothing. I drove it a lot at first after high school until I got back from the military, and then I started driving my 69 more because I wanted to keep this one as long as I can. Everything's all original. I just put power steering in it not that long ago because I am getting kind of older. It's getting harder for me to steer it.
What keeps you coming to these national shows?
Meeting people, and the people over here are great. Everywhere I go, in every state, around the country, and it's just as fun driving there. I trailer the cars, and it's just as fun driving my truck and car with a matching car and truck. And my friend Bertus that pulled this one has a blue truck that matches this one. This one has earned the grill medallion because I won so many national shows. My red car, the other one. Yeah, it has my name and the VIN number on it, and it just says National Show Winner. It increased the value of the car too if I want to sell it.
Right.
But no thank you. Not for sale. You're gonna meet my girlfriend. She met me in that car when she was 18 years old, and that's why she's in love with this car. And it also has the grill medallion, all original.
Yeah.
I'm always constantly working on it.
Me too.
You know, and you just got to keep putting money in. I put more money on this than I did my own house and everything. But it's worth it. It's fun. They just finished judging it.
I like that the seatbelts clip into the center console. Look at that clock.
All original. I had these stickers made. These are actually my cars. And what I do for a hobby is I specialize in sheet metal welding. Say like if you got a dent on your door panel and it's rusting, I take the door panel off and I put a new one on there. And the quarter panel, I can replace the quarter panel from here all the way back. I done replaced this one already twice. And the only thing I haven't replaced on this car is the roof. This is the original roof. I didn't paint it. I'm not a painter. I'm just a welder. These are not original rims. These are aftermarket rims, but it's original for the car. And these are the only tires that you can get now with raised white letters. You see a lot of people have the same B.F. Goodrich radio tires. Years ago, I used to be in the Ford Performance Association car club.
Yeah, that's just like met Larry.
Yeah, that's where I met Larry. And here's another guy that owned this truck. I asked him, all he wanted was a step side Ford. And he wanted to sell this one to get a new one. So I bought this one, had it repainted, and to match.
It's got the same stripe as
same stripe, except I got flare side because it's a flare side. It's not a Mach 1.
Right, right.
My 70 Boss, my blue one, was pulled with that truck.
That's sick. That looks awesome. I love the subtle emblem over here, the Mustang emblem.
Yeah, I put that.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, I put that on there. I wanted to wipe my truck down. I might wipe it down tonight at the hotel.
Oh, kind of had the similar wheels?
Yeah, I had those wheels made out of California from Bond Speed wheels. Yeah, they're billet aluminum.
Well, awesome. Do you want to see my car?
Yeah,
We're
sure.
just one more parking
One
lot
more?
away.
All right.
My dad and mom bought this in '85. They restored it in '88.
Yeah.
And 289 V8 came with a 3-speed manual. My dad bought it with a 4-speed automatic.
Automatic, yeah.
He changed it to a 4-speed manual, and then when I did my restoration, I put a 5-speed T5 from a 90s Fox body in it. He put Krieger wheels on it, so I had to put the Krieger wheels on it. He had Le Mans stripe with candy apple red, and Wilmington white, but he had GT stripes on the side. So I was like, Dad, what do you want? You want a Shelby or you want a GT? And he's like, Reese, we didn't care. We just having fun.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Air conditioning. Oh yeah.
So my first memory as a human being was in the backseat of this very car. And so now that my daughters are 2 and 3 years old, I get to pass that down to them.
Yeah, lucky you.
Red, red, so I can park next to any Ford that's modern. You know, past 20 years they've been using race red. So I like that I could park next to a Mustang and be 50 years older than them.
Yeah. And well, my color is don't tell nobody, Dodge Viper red.
I knew it would be Dodge Viper red. Actually, some people.
Yeah, but it's Viper red, not Dodge.
Oh, okay. Oh, the actual Viper.
Yeah, no, it's Dodge Viper red.
Okay.
The Vipers are Dodges.
Oh yeah. Yep. This is race red. I went with that. I mean, it's very similar. You couldn't even tell your two apart. Mine maybe a little bit more orange.
Yeah.
You
I don't see why they didn't let you put it in the show.
I couldn't register it late, I guess.
Oh.
Because registration closes, right? You can't do JL registration.
I don't think it. Yeah, unless you pre-register before, but.
Yeah.
But no. I don't think they'll take you in now.
All right, walking out the door. I can't see them all, but I did want to film around this race red Shelby that caught my eye as we're heading out. I don't know, man. I should have been a part of this show. It's a really cool show. This one's for sale, 38.5, 66. It's black pony interior. I love those Shelby wheels. Well, that was a treat, you know? A little drive with the Mustang, getting to meet new people, especially from Louisiana. That's so cool. They were like right around the corner. And he had 2 Grabber Blue 302s, just like my Uncle Larry. So that's gonna be it for me. We'll catch you back again. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next week on Deja Vu Crew. Been idling for like 2 minutes and this starts